Hey there, my name is Perchofors, and I know it's a weird name and makes perfect sense in my native Sweden, but I'm also often called the Price Whisper. Maybe easier to find me looking for that moniker. It's not something that I invented. I was called the Price Whisper so many times that I simply decided to adopt it and use it as my moniker. I want to talk about pricing for investors, and I'm talking about product or service pricing for investors. And there's a couple of reasons for it. First of all, um, I get a good portion of business to my company from investors. Simply, they talk to their portfolio companies and they come to the agreement that fixing pricing, stopping leaving money on the table, pricing to value, etc., is the best, quickest, and most efficient way of increasing shareholder value. I mean, let me just give you a couple of examples of customers that we helped in the last month or so. But one company we took from about a 200 to a $250 million revenue, with no change in the cost base, and just by working on pricing, and the whole thing took about 3 weeks, right? Another company we took from about 15 million to about 35 million in about a 6 weeks period. Again, no change in the cost, just by making sure that prices of the products in either cases was matched with what their customers were willing to pay. And that's the core of the business that we're in. It's about measuring what a company's customers are willing to pay for the product or service. And this could be business to business, or it could be business to consumers. And then take that to the next level. So we take that measurement of willingness to pay that gives about us a prediction of sales volume and revenue at different prices. And then we segment it so we can tell our clients customer customer profile leads to the highest sales and revenue, what marketing channels and messages leads to the highest sales and revenue, what product or service features and functions drives the highest revenue, what sales methodologies and sales channels leads to the highest revenue, and of course, what pricing strategy that leads to a minimum sales friction and a maximum sales volume and revenue. So really, it's a complete go-to-market strategy for any company who wants to go to the next level. And as an investor, that's exactly what you want, right? And that's also exactly why I'm getting so much of my business from capital providers. I sort of almost get calls here or emails out of the blue sometimes from CEOs of portfolio companies saying that they essentially been told that we should talk. It's not that, of course, exactly, but I want to make this very brief introductory video, and I hope to hear from you. If you can't find me again on my name, go for the Price Whisper. It's you can always find me that way. So thanks for your time, and look forward to hear from you shortly. Bye.